So this is the moment. Awesome, incredible open source music generation that truly actually does rival Suno. Everyone says that everything, whether it's a lump of potato or not, they say it rivals that. This one actually does, okay? And I wouldn't shiny about that. So hang in here in about the next 10 minutes. I'm going to show you how to install this manually, and you're going to be getting going, creating some fantastic music here. Day one, yo! All right, well, welcome to Get Going Fast, where we get into this AI hobby quickly and efficiently and in a way that you might actually learn something. And today, you think that I talk fast and we go through stuff. We're going to get going so fast today, she might make your head swim because we have about, oh gosh, what do we got? We got about 9 hours till this thing drops, okay? And I want you guys from the moment it goes to be able to get out there and be creating this stuff. Okay. So I'm going to pop you into a quick installation of how this works. Okay. We're going to go here. This is the app that we're going to end up with. I've been talking with the developers, fantastic people, very good, good team. This is so good. Okay. I do not say things like this rivals Suno because everybody says that and they're lying to you. Okay, like they're like Hartmula, this rivals Suno. It didn't. Hartmula was cool and it was good. This is fantastic. Forget about Hartmula. Brush it up, throw it out, use it for research in the past. But this is the bomb. So you're gonna be able to create incredible sounding music that sounds produced. I have been playing stuff for people. You can actually go over to the YouTube page here, check the shorts. I've made some incredible music with this over the last 48 hours that I've been playing with, maybe 72 now. Just been playing with it. Throw this into LTX. It is so good. I played it for people and they're like, wait, that's actually generated. And I'm talking about AI guys, okay? Like I hang out with AI guys. So these aren't in just like showing it to my mother who's just like, she wouldn't even notice if there was a third hand on an image. I'm talking guys that work with AI, and they're like, wait, that's AI. So we're creating that good of stuff with this. And we're gonna get it installed. Here's something mellow. Here's like a little jazz thing that I was playing with. This is like supposed to be like with Chet Baker or something. Nice little horn. Give it a go. Listen. That's me playing the horn, by the way. So that's Tinder. That was nice. That was really good. Um, and I've done rap, we've done country western, we've done space opera, we've done thrash metal, we've done grindcore. This model really has a lot. Okay. Now, before we get going, I do want you to know the fastest, easiest way to get this is just to head over to Get Going Fast .pro. Okay, head over here to. I'll put the link in the comments here. And you can go ahead and get the model manager. Model manager is going to drop. You can see we got 9.5 hours here. You can get this. It's going to install it. There's a lot of models that come with this, and I'm going to show you these models. Okay, so there's a lot of different stuff you can pick through, and model manager is going to handle them all. Okay, but we're also going to go through, and I'll show you how to choose one or the t'other. Okay, I've been blabbering a lot, so let's get to the install because time she waits for no one. Hey. Okay, so we're going to pop over to our terminal as usual. Let me make sure that we're all on screen. There we go. Let me close that. There we go. All right, so as usual, per our usual agreement, we want to find a folder that we can put this in. I'm going to go ahead and just create a temp folder. So I'm going to type mkdir, which means make directory. And I'm just going to call it temp. All right. And so there it goes. It's going to create it. If I type cd, if I go in the right place and type cd temp, it's going to take us inside the directory. And as you can see, we are now a an empty directory. Okay, so very cool. Now in here is where I'm going to want to go ahead and I'm going to want to go ahead and save or download our files. So we need to pop back over to our browser. I'm sorry, I'm having technical issues over here, so I'm laughing at myself. I'm like, what a dork. All we really got to do is go up here and just grab the URL at the top. But you'll see it's also here under number 2. We're going to have this get clone. We're going to go ahead and just copy that. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to paste in our command, our get clone, and then this, you'll see I'm going to hit this. It's going to go wing and download this. Essentially what this does is Git is a program that downloads repositories. That means a place that holds files. We're calling the app. We're saying we want to clone something, and we're giving it the location. That's going to create a folder called A-Step 1.5. So now watch, if I type dir, you're going to see we have a folder called A-Step 1.5. Okay, very cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and I'm going to type cd ace step 1.5 because I want to get into the files. So if I type dir now, you're going to see all this stuff. And now we're going to get ready to use this other command over here, this uv. Okay, you might have it on your system or you might not. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go like this. Normally I would have you create a virtual environment, but this is a sort of a system sort of thing. So we're just going to type pip install uv. And what pip is pip is our Python package installer. So it grabs dependencies and we're saying to pip, I want you to install something. I want you to install uv. So uv again, it's kind of like, you know, at work, like people's like they're firing you to hire someone else, but you got to train the guy that's taking your job. So it's kind of what we're doing here is we're saying, pip, I want you to actually train the person that's going to be, I want you to install the software that's going to replace you. Okay, so yeah, it sucks to be pip, but what are you gonna do? So we're gonna go in here. We've got UV installed now. We got the folder. We're just gonna go grab this thing here. It says UV sync, and what this is gonna do is it's gonna go ahead and it's going to read in here. There's a setup folder that's already in here, and it's gonna read it, and it's gonna go set everything up for us. So we just type UV sync. Now look what it does. It goes ahead. It's already creating the virtual environment for us. Notice this one uses a dot. Usually when you and I do stuff together, we're just doing it without a dot. I don't like using the dots. It's fine. But notice it goes through there and it installed everything. And it installed everything very fast. Okay, now it probably installed everything very fast because I already have these cached. But I will tell you, UV is a much faster installer anyway. So good on it. All right. But first, actually, we have to activate the virtual environment. So before we do that, we're going to type call.venv because that was the name of the folder it made, scripts, and then we're going to call activate. Now watch, it puts us in the A-Step virtual environment. See that? No matter what I do, we're in this virtual environment. Now, what we want to do next is pop back over to our browser here. Okay. Now, normally we would want to run this UV run A-Step, but we got to download the models. I think in the future this will auto download for you, but the auto download is not working. So we want to scroll down here and do beat up bop bop. And we want to get to this. So notice they've got manual downloads with CLI. So what we can do, notice up here we were just typing UV run A-Step. What we can do here is just copy this, go UV run A-Step dash download. So if we run this, it's going to download the base models. Everything, notice it says everything needed to run. You can also do it this. So let me show you. So if you take this, you copy it and you go over to your command prompt, okay? You just paste that in there. It's going to execute this and it's going to start to run thing. Now, before we do that though, I want to show you, you could also go over here and notice they've got these different models that you might want to try. You might want to try the Turbo Shift 3 or the Turbo Continuous, or you might just want to do this manually. So what you would do here, after downloading the main models, because you've got to get, you have to run this one at least, because you've got to get the VAE and all the embeddings, you got to get all that stuff, okay? Let's say we want to get this full base one here. we would copy this like that. And then we would have to go over to our command prompt and we could do it manually. Now, I want to show you though, you need to be inside the correct folder, because if we paste this in, look what it's doing. It's going to create a folder called checkpoints, and then it's going to download everything. The other thing is, notice it's using something called Hugging Face CLI. That means the Hugging Face command line interface. Hugging Face is like the GitHub for models. It's where they store models. So before you do this, you need to type pip install Hugging Face -hub. Okay, and then it will go through and download it. Then if you go ahead and you type this, okay, it'll go ahead and download it. But I don't want to actually do that right now. I'm going to type CLS, and we just want to get a basic run. So we're going to go back up here to our browser over here, and we're going to go UV run astep-download. Okay, so this is going to run the app, but it's also going to download. So we hit that, okay, like that. Now watch what happens. See all that? It's downloading the model for us. If you got a fast internet, it shouldn't take too long because it's only a few gigabytes. Well, I guess, what is this? I guess it's 7 or 8. So it takes a little bit of time, but then it should get going. So we'll be right back when it's done. So it downloads everything here. You can see it's all done, and it popped us up here. I thought it was going to actually go straight in there. It did not. My apologies. So all we're going to do though is we're just going to type UV run astep. So it already knows what it needs to run because it's already in that setup thing. So it's going to go ahead. It's downloaded it. It's going to run it. And interesting, notice we got an error here. It did not run. And notice it's trying to do something with flash attention too. Failed to fetch this. Okay. I'm sorry that we didn't catch this at the beginning, but this is great. This is how you troubleshoot stuff. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back over to the browser. Okay. And I have this all set up for you already. So you're going to go to GitHub, and we're going to go to github.com /GJNave. Okay, that's me. And then we're going to go to what's called support files, support-files. And I have these set up for you. Okay. So watch, we're going to pop here, click the support wheels, and then you're going to pick the Python that you're using. I'm using Python 3.10, but if you know that you're using 3.11 or 3.12, if you're using 3.12 or 3.13, really shame on you, okay? But if you're using one of these, pick the one you want. We're going to go like this, okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to find flash attention 2. We're going to go over here where it says download the raw file. We're just going to right click on it and go copy link address. Then we're going to pop back to our command prompt, and we're going to type pip install. Okay, we're going back to pip. Pip's like, oh, now you come running back to me, right? After you ran off with UV. But we're going to say pip install this. It's going to go ahead and it's going to install flash attention 2. And you'll notice that now it's working. If you go back in there and type UV run astep, it runs it up, and there you have it. Okay, so the flash attention is the issue there. You get it the way I do it. So all we got to do is we're going to hold down the control button, click that, and it's going to pop us up here to the app. And there you have your app. Now, I'm going to tell you the last things. I'm going to let you guys play with this. I'm just going to show you the basic stuff. But here's what you got to do. Notice down here it says initialize service. You have to initialize this before you use it. So under here it's a checkpoint file. Click it. Notice it's going to pop up a checkpoints folder. And then over here under model path, it's going to have the different models that we downloaded. So you choose this one that got the turbo, okay? So you choose the one that's there. And then notice this one's the 1.7B. There was a 4B one that you could do as well, but whatever. You're just going to grab the ones that are there, the ones that you downloaded. If you want to get the other ones, remember, all you got to do is go over here and run Hugging Face CLI download. Got to run it inside the astep folder, okay? And it will download the other models. Then when you run this bad boy, they'll show up under here, under your model paths, okay? So let me tell you really quickly, the main difference is this main model path. That's the one that's doing the big work. So you probably want to get the best one you can for that, but that's doing the main work. Then it has these what are called these 5HLM model paths. What this does, in other words, this writes the song. This is the quality of the song. Okay. This one is the consistency of the song. So, you know, you say, I want it to be a country western with this or that, and it starts to build up, but over time it can drift. So the better the model you get under here for your 5HLM, the more consistent it's going to stay as it's generating. So it's the way that they've built this thing. So they've built in something that keeps it on track. It's like on a train, they have this piece that that's like this, that's on the bottom, and if the train starts to go too far one way, it actually shifts it back over, and it keeps doing this, and it just does this, and it keeps it going straight. That's what that second model is doing. So anyways, you got to click these things, you get them, and then you click this initialize service, and this will take, I don't know, 20 to 30 seconds, depending on your system. Okay, it'll load up, but you have to do this before you do anything else. Now, the last thing I'm going to show you, because I ain't going to show you anything else on here, you guys can figure this out for now. We'll have more videos. This is the Get Going Fast on Day 1 Moment 1 video. Okay. Down here, I want you to notice it's got music caption and lyric caption. Okay. Now, these do collapse. So if they're collapsed, just open them up. Okay. And here's where you're going to put, like, you know, my hard rock, country, western. Listen, I did a country western rap in here, so get freaky with it, right? What I like to do is throw it into ChatGPT and get some really detailed, long paragraph, 2-paragraph long prompts, okay? Put your lyrics in here, and then you generate your music. Now, notice you can create a sample. So here's, it says instrumental. I could just create a sample, and it will actually create something for me. Oh, see, I did that before we were initialized, so it threw an error. It's still initializing. But you can hit that there. Now it's initialized. Now if I create a sample. So you can hit that and it'll give you a basic thing. So, you know, whatever. So you figure it out there, let it figure it out for you, or type it in. You put your lyrics, you go, you generate music, and it's going to put 2 samples right down in this area. And then you just play with them, okay? It does not take that long. It's really fast. Freak out on here. Look at, you can train your own LoRAs. You've got different things down here for preview and edit. You're going to be able to go ahead and paint stuff as well. But I'm going to leave that for another video, because this was the just get you going video. Okay. Now, clear as mud, right? Again, if you just want to just get it going, go over to Get Going Fast, okay? And you'll be able to get the model manager from here, okay? Download it. It's going to do all the heavy lifting for you, all right? And you'll get it going. But this one really was not that difficult. It's just kind of a matter of order. Got to create your folders, okay? Make sure you got UV installed. So you Git clone it, you install it, okay? And then you go down here and you've got to, where'd it go? You got to download your model, okay? That's really it, okay? And then when you're done, you got to pop back up here and grab your UV run, okay? So there's a little bit of back and forth here. I think you guys can get this. If you want the other models, you use the Hugging Face models here. All right, I'm going to leave you there. I've been real hyper because I want to get this out like hour 1 for you guys, okay? This is awesome. It's a really great app. You're going to enjoy it. All right, I'm going to leave you there. I'm going to head to bed, get up in the morning and see how this all goes. Listen, thank you for liking and subscribing. It really helps. Community's growing. It's awesome. You're part of it. You're like my boy. Oh, thank you so much. If this was helpful for you, you can always leave a tip down there. That's very much appreciated as well. Otherwise, come hang out with us on the Discord. Share what you're working on. I want to hear the stuff that you're doing. And hey, guys, watch my other video on throwing this into LTX and making some lip sync stuff, because it's really cool. And I think that's going to push us down the road here for the next couple months. We're going to get flooded with new music and lip syncing stuff. So let's see what you can do. We'll catch you on the other side.